Good evening, everybody. My name is Jacqueline Bazzelli, and I am the reading specialist here at White Oaks. Welcome to Back to School Night. I am speaking with you tonight to outline the changes happening this year in language arts curriculum, assessment, and intervention. The Virginia Literacy Act, which is in full effect this school year, has brought on three major changes for Fairfax County. The first change is our language arts curriculum. All classrooms K through 6 will use the Benchmark Advanced Curriculum, which is state approved and aligned with evidence-based literacy instruction. And we'll take a quick look at what that means in the next two slides. The second change is that we have adopted a new assessment for grades K through 3. As always, we measure students' reading skills and screen them for reading difficulties. Students in grades K2 will be assessed using the Virginia Language and Literacy Screening System. We call that VALS for short. A new test on foundational reading skills developed by the state of Virginia in partnership with the University of Virginia. Students in grades K3 through 8 will still be assessed using the iReady assessment that measures reading foundations as well as reading comprehension. In addition, some third graders will also participate in VALS. Our final change is that we will be developing reading plans for students demonstrating high risk on the reading assessments. While all students who demonstrate areas of need will benefit from differentiated support in the classroom, students with high levels of risk will get interventions in addition to their core instruction that is focused on their areas of need. Providing interventions is not a change for us here at FCPS. However, now the additional support will be documented in a reading plan. Assessment results and reading plans will be discussed with families at conferences. For students with disabilities with significant reading needs, these plans will be discussed in an IEP meeting. These plans will be visible to you in Parent View, so be sure to have your account up and running this fall. So what is evidence-based literacy instruction? Why are we using Benchmark? Well, this visual model of reading can help us understand how our new curriculum is organized. The simple view of reading, this chart that you see in front of you, was developed by two researchers, Go and Tumner, and it has been confirmed by many research studies. Word reading times language comprehension equals reading comprehension. And research teaches us that students learn to read best with direct and systematic instruction in word decoding skills, explicit opportunities to build knowledge, vocabulary, and language comprehension skills, and intervention in these skills as needed. We used to spend most of our time trying to teach reading comprehension directly. The Virginia Literacy Act ensures we spend time on teaching these two important foundations of reading as well. So in Benchmark, our instruction will focus on 9 units, each of which focus on a single knowledge strand or topic concept. This is aligned from kindergarten to 6th grade. Because the goal is to build knowledge and vocabulary while teaching students the skills they need as readers, there are literary topics, science topics, and social studies topics that are aligned to the Virginia Standards of Learning. The stories and articles students read will be split evenly between fiction and nonfiction to ensure they can read a variety of texts. Benchmark Advantage includes many scaffolds and supports to make our core language arts curriculum accessible to all students, including those with disabilities. There's also English language development included in the curriculum for multi-language learners. Additionally, all students receiving Advanced Academic Services, AAP, will participate in Benchmark Advance, which includes extensions for advanced learners. In addition to inquiry-based research embedded in Benchmark, each quarter will focus on at least one supplemental AAP language art curricular. So as I was saying at the beginning of this presentation, this was just a very short overview of the changes due to the Virginia Literacy Act. So if you would like to learn more about the topics I discussed here with you tonight, you can go to these 4 links. Your teachers will be sharing their presentations tonight, so these links will all be accessible to you. So the first one is a short video on the Virginia Literacy Act, and it was put out by the county, and it goes into a little more detail than I did. And then the second one is Benchmark has a caregivers website, so family members and caregivers can go to this site and learn about Benchmark curriculum in a little more detail, the components of it, and the homeschool connection, so that you can support your students as they're learning literacy. And then the last 2 have to do with the screeners, VALS being the first one and iReady being the second one for grades, the upper grades. And this just kind of explains what the scoring means for your students. If your child qualifies for a reading plan, we will be sharing ideas for how you can partner with us to support your child in their area of need at home. In the meantime, here are some of the resources that the Virginia Literacy Partnership, which is a partnership between the Virginia Department of Education and the University of Virginia, and this is what they have posted for families. Thank you so much for being with me tonight and listening to the changes that are here, and I hope you have a wonderful back to school night and a great school year. Thank you.